Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the month of November 2020. This month, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Gemini, let's see what we have going on for you here. And Gemini, let's see what is going on. Definitely success coming in for you. You're coming up in a very strong position. Okay, I like this. So I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but now I definitely like it. So let's see. Yeah, the star, some sort of wish coming in for you here. Definitely something coming in the future. This is a very good reading, Gemini. I definitely like this. I don't really like this round and round card, but we'll dig into it and see what's going on with that there. But you could just be ending a cycle with a person or something along those lines. But let's see here, Gemini. You come up in a very strong position. Whenever you show up as yourself, it automatically puts you in a position of power and strength. But you have the Lovers here, and so I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position because you're showing up in the middle, and you're showing up as the major arcana version of you. Your overall, I love this. Your overall energy for the month is the Yang energy, which is kind of like the Ace of Wands. It's a creative energy, an action-oriented energy as well. You have the Six of Wands, Three of Wands here, the Star. I feel like some of you could be taking action towards a wish or wish fulfillment. So I definitely like to see that for you here. I feel like something's materializing is what I feel like saying. There's like a face. It's going to be impossible to see on this camera here, Gemini, but I feel like something is like materializing before your eyes. It's like you are manifesting something. It could be love. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be love, but it is a face here is what I'm trying to say, but it could be any type of dream that comes your way. Before I forget, I feel like this last row, by the way, is really standing out to me. It's an amazing row. You have this openness card. I feel like this is just saying be open to how things can manifest in your life. Like I feel right now, I feel like my problem with the astrology right now is I feel like it's making us too fixed on like how things have to work. So we could want to get into love and we could be like, well, I'm only going to do Tinder and I'm only going to match with people who only are on my list, right? We need to get away from that energy. We need to be more open for sure. And again, this is not a criticism of you, Gemini. This is just a collective energy that I feel for pretty much everyone, and but not just love either. This is like in work or in business. It's like you could have a very fixed plan of how things are going to work out. There's nothing wrong with planning, but what I would say is that there are other ways of doing things is what this last row is saying. I just feel like it's saying your life will be easier if you stay open to other things. You have this round and round card here. Again, this can represent needing to not repeat a cycle, so I would be careful of anyone coming back from the past. I don't really see anyone coming back from the past in your reading. I don't see anything about an ex or anything like that here, Gemini. So, this is like the only card that could potentially represent that for the most part. But what I would say is, again, like I was saying with this last row, if you are going round and round on an issue or on a challenge, I feel like this is saying be open to other ways of doing things, and that will probably, get you out of this cycle, if you are in a cycle. Because this is a good row. You have the Six of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. The first thing that's popping into my head is positive attention with this Six of Wands. This, to me, looks like a raise or a promotion from a boss for some of you. And again, just because it's the King of Swords here, could be any gender, a boss that is coming in that you are dealing with. But I feel like some of you could be getting like a raise or a promotion here with this row. For others, I feel like someone finds you very attractive or will be in the future. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be love coming in for you here, is what I'd say to you. I feel like someone who, again, finds you very attractive, very seductive. I would say that you will find them very attractive as well. For some of you, I do feel like you already know who this person is because you have the Lovers here. So for some of you, I feel like you already have your eye on this person. For others, I feel like it could just be a new person. Like I said, I feel like there'll be a lot of success. Again, Lovers and the Star, amazing in this row here. And so that's really nice. For some of you, this could require travel. Six Wands, Lovers, the World. So it could require travel. It could be like a long distance thing. Three of Wands here, like waiting for things to fall into place. But I don't know, overall, very positive. I feel like you'll start seeing a lot of signs and symbols as well. Like when you meet this person, if you haven't met them already. If you have, I feel like you will have probably been seeing like a lot of signs and symbols. Maybe you've been dreaming about the person, or maybe you've been like seeing repeating numbers, things like that with this Queen of Wands. So I like to see that. But I really like that Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands to me is a card of wholehearted energy. It's a card of like really being bold and assertive. And so I feel like you're doing all those things. You have the embrace the in-between card here. I do feel like you need to be patient for something here. So again, maybe some of you are waiting for love. I feel like you need to kind of like embrace that in-between time. Maybe you're like waiting for money. I feel like you need to embrace the in-between time as well right now. So I feel like you need to embrace it. For others, I feel like they're just like a lot, like maybe you are stuck right now with this round and round card, like on a project or something you're trying to create. But I feel like there could be like a lot of like gold in the position that you're in right now. Like maybe you are stuck in work or in business. Maybe you don't know what to do, but it's like maybe at this time you're going to discover something with that yang energy that's going to, launch you into the outer space in a good way. So I feel that this is saying like embrace this time. You have the Temperance card, the Lovers, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords wanted to come out here. I feel like for some of you could be on a break from love with that Four of Swords. I feel like you're trying to be patient. Again, it could be a Sagittarius coming in for you. You also have Aquarius, fire in general, showing up here. So it could be any sign, of course, but it could be a Sag. And I feel like it'd be a perfect match, whoever's coming in for you. It's almost like there's I feel like this is almost a divinely guided connection that will be coming in for you here. Something needs to change, though, I feel, Gemini. You have this Temperance card here. Temperance can represent turning a negative into a positive. This embrace the in-between card is very similar. This card here can represent needing to turn a negative into a positive as well. So I do feel like there is something that needs to change so that this journey basically can get started for you here with that Temperance card. It's like there needs to be something needs to happen with that card is what I'd say to you. For some of you, I'm wondering if you're just like waiting for blessings. You have the Three of Wands here as well. I feel like this is your energy here, Gemini, and it came out with this Four of Swords wanted to come out first, and then that Queen of Swords came with it. But it's like this person here in this stained glass window is being blessed. They are receiving blessings and from another person. But for some of you, I'm wondering if a relationship situation is going to require resources, or it is kind of requiring resources. Maybe it's requiring more freedom, financial freedom, something like that. And I feel like you're like waiting for blessings to move forward. For others, again, the Lovers can just be like you and something you match up with. It could be like a business. It could be a new path. And again, I feel like you could be, it's just popping into my head as waiting for blessings here. So again, maybe you're waiting for money so you can start a business. Maybe you're waiting to, for approval for an apartment, something having to do with a wish or a dream with that Star card. You have this openness card. So again, I feel like you just need to be open to different ways of doing things with this openness card. I feel like you need to like simplify. Yeah, I feel like you need to believe in miracles as well. The miracles card just says you need to just believe that miracles are possible and then they will happen. So again, for some of you, maybe you're saying like there's no way that this money I need is going to show up. But I feel like if you change that to believe in miracles, it will show up. And that's the beauty of that card. So definitely miracles coming in for you. The star can be miracles as well, a lot of hope. I do feel like the word hope is popping into my head in the Star card. So I feel like there's a lot of hope that something is going to work out for you. There's like a lot, I feel like it is, whatever it is that you're hoping will work out. Could be love, where there's a lot of attraction here. Could also be just some sort of wish that you have. You have the Three of Wands in the world here. It's like Three of Wands like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. So I do feel like you need to like get moving like towards a wish or a dream or wish fulfillment with that Star card. You do have the World here, which is a card of like completion. And so I do feel like something is coming to an end here. Six of Wands, Lovers, World. I feel like some sort of difficulty or challenge is ending here, Gemini. I'm going to clarify that World card and let's see what we get. Yeah, Queen of Cups here, some sort of difficulty as far as your emotions are concerned, I feel. Seven of Cups, not sure what to do. I feel like what is coming to an end is not being sure what to do with these cards here. So I feel like you are now understanding what actions you need to take with this Three of Wands. Three of Wands can be like, having multiple choices. Seven of Cups, not being sure what to do. And I feel like that's what's coming to an end with that World card. It's like you finally, with this Lovers here, I feel like you finally know the choice that you need to make if you're making a decision. And I feel like you will make the right choice. It'll lead to the Star. So love it here for you, Gemini. But Gemini, let's clarify this and see what comes up. Between the Six of Wands and the Temperance card, you have the Ten of Hearts. This is called the Dog, and it can represent loyalty. And for those of you who are looking for love, I feel like you've been very patient trying to find someone who will be loyal, someone who will be very loving. And so I feel like that person is coming in. I am getting Sagittarius for you. So it could be a Sagittarius that is coming in for you here. It could just be someone who has like a lot of Sagittarius in their chart. or maybe they're an adventurer, maybe they travel a lot or something like that with the Three of Wands. Between the King of Swords and Lovers, you have the Eight of Diamonds. Eight of Diamonds is called the key, and it just says you hold the keys necessary to be very successful in love with the lovers, or you have the keys necessary to open doors. Like I said, I do feel like new doors need to be opened with this openness card, but it's like, just other ways of doing things that need to happen here. Between the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords, you have the Ace of Diamonds, the Sun. Amazing. The Sun is very positive, so there's definitely a lot of success, definitely a lot of attention coming in for you as well. Again, Queen of Wands says, if you're looking for love, just put yourself out there. It's a card of being very attractive, and the Sun is saying the sun is shining on you here, Gemini, so amazing. Between the Temperance card and the Star, you have the Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Diamonds is like cutting something out. It's called the scythe, and it can just represent cutting something out. It can represent making a decision. I feel like you're choosing the Star. For some of you, this could even be, for some of you, I'm wondering if you're choosing to be alone. That could be the choice you make with that Star card. You could be saying, you know what, I don't need love. And you could just be choosing to be on your own with that Star card. You could be just choosing to, water your own garden. You could be focusing on your own abundance and things like that. For others, you could be just choosing love. Between the Lovers and the Three Wands, you have the Ace of Spades. This is called the Lady, and it can represent having a choice to, it can represent existing problems being resolved. So I do feel like there are obstacles being removed from this situation here. Remember what I was saying. It's almost like something needs to change with that Temperance card, I feel. Something needs to be cut out. For some of you, it's like maybe you're interested in a person, maybe they're in a relationship, and that relationship needs to be cut out for you to have love with them. For others, again, it could be like in work or business. It's like something needs to be cut out with that Scythe card. Between the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups, you have the Three of Spades. Three of Spades is a separation. So again, definitely could be a breakup for some of you. For others, it could just be like cutting out this confusion, basically. In your top row, look, Queen of Clubs. That's crazy. Queen of Clubs, you could read as the Queen of Wands, basically the same card. It is called the Snake, and it represents seduction. So I do feel like some of you could be very seductive at this time. I would definitely put yourself out there. Middle row, King of Clubs here, called the Clouds. Normally, this would represent confusion, but look, this is divine counterparts, King and Queen of Clubs here. And it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. This could be any gender. This is just divine counterparts, two people who really want to be with each other. So I feel like this is like a divine counterpart reading now for some of you. So some of you could have your eye on someone. Definitely could be a fire sign with the King of Clubs, Queen of Clubs, all the clubs cards, Sagittarius. So it could be a fire sign for some of you. And in your bottom row here, you have the Five of Clubs, Adventure. How crazy is that I said the Adventure? The Five of Clubs I used to call Indiana Jones. To me, it represents like going on some sort of crazy adventure, like Indiana Jones would go through temples to find treasure. I feel like you could be doing something very new and something that feels a little bit risky so that you can find your treasure in your life. And this could be in love. It could also just be in business or something else. Let's pull an extra row for you, Gemini, and I just want to see what else could be coming up for you here. So Gemini, let's see. Oop, we have a jumper here. The sun. I like that. I don't take pop-outs, but I do like that the sun was popping out here. Yeah, you have the Poise card. It's like you are getting ready. It's like this is behind the scenes work. You're starting to make choices and decisions that are going to lead to you like standing out. Like I was saying, Queen of Clubs, Queen of Wands here, the Star. I mean, there's like a lot of energy that represents you standing out, getting a lot of attention. I feel like there is major success coming in for you. I love this card. It is just saying like you are in a position where you're about to receive a lot of blessings. You have the Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. So I like to see that. You have the Strength card, being patient. Could be a Leo. You always get Leo in your reading, so it could be a Leo here that you're dealing with in love. And the Four of Wands, marriage. So I feel like there could be someone. You will be married. But it definitely is going to require cutting something out. So I do feel like some of you could be walking away from one thing, moving on to another, but it's like you're not sure where it's going to go. It's a very innovative reading. I'm getting the word innovation here as well, Gemini. So it's almost like you are maybe not exactly sure some of the changes you have to make, or maybe you're not exactly sure some of the things you have to do. Eight of Cups represents walking through darkness. He is choosing to walk away from these cups. He's choosing to walk away from something that once brought him fulfillment, and he's walking towards the Nine of Cups, which is like true fulfillment. So I feel in a lot of ways, you could be making a sacrifice. You could be also having a display of strength. The strength can represent doing something that other people do not expect you to do. You know, it can represent a display of strength. She has her hands in the lion's mouth. And it's like, who the hell in their right mind, as I always say, would stick their hands in the lion's mouth? Nobody. But I feel like you're really setting yourself free. You have the Four Wands, card of freedom. It can be a card of marriage, but to me, it's really a card of freedom, setting yourself free, finding success because of it. So I love this. I feel like you are like ready for success. This is very good. So thank you for watching, Gemini, and enjoy your November.